Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Emerson, Lake, and Palmer today. And Carl Palmer saying that he kind of wishes that they had a guitar player. He says this at the beginning of ELP. We were looking around for a guitar player, but couldn't find one with the technique or the capabilities. In some ways, I wish we had a guitar player in Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. It would have given us something more, which isn't to demean Keith, because Keith Emerson was the keyboard player and really brought those textures in. It might have taken us down a different road. You know, Carl Palmer for a long time now has been touring with Paul Beliatowicz, who is a child prodigy guitar player. So instead of having keyboards in his solo band, he has Paul finger tap and play guitar, and it's an amazing, not the cliche or not the experience, the Carl Emerson, Lake, and Palmer experience that he does, and legacy band that he does. To see them and to see Carl, who's so great. I saw Emerson, Lake, and Palmer back in the 90s and loved them. Carl Palmer also says this. He had a desire for the band to be harder. I've always wanted to be a bit harder edge. I love classical rock and pop music, but heavy metal is great. I've never been in a metal band. And this is the closest thing to come to that. A lot of those bands bore me, but Pantera and Dream Theater are great. You know, his drumming is bombastic. Yes, he's a Buddy Rich disciple. Yes, he has some jazz elements in his playing and is a trained drummer. But man, he also has the Bonham thing a little bit, doesn't he? And Emerson, Lake, and Palmer did have some heavy moments, but they were never as heavy as Deep Purple or Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin, of course. Carl Palmer is still out there doing it. Of course, after Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, he founds Asia. It sounds like Jeff Downs is going to take Asia back out on the road this summer, minus Steve Howe, minus Carl Palmer, and of course, John Wetton's passed away a long time ago. You know, again, if you watch this channel, you know, and by the way, subscribe to this channel if you and hit the like button on these videos and try to support if you like this content. We talk about progressive rock quite a bit on this channel, and we've ranked the discographies of King Crimson. We haven't got the Yes yet. We're going to do Jethro Tull this spring. Can't wait for the new Tull to come out. I have not done Emerson, Lake, and Palmer either. Really, you know, one of my issues is the lack there of guitar. You know, yes, Greg Lake can play bass and guitar, and he does play guitar. Think about songs like In the Beginning. But man, what if they had a killer guitar player? Who would that guy be? Put down in the comments, who would have been that fourth member of Emerson, Lake, and Palmer? Who could you have had? Emerson, Lake, Palmer, and Gilmore, Emerson, Lake, Palmer, and Blackmore. Emerson, Lake, Palmer, and Taylor. Maybe Mick Taylor leaves the Stones and joins Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Anyway, check out my channel. Peace out. Congratulations to a great career, Carl Palmer. See ya. Bye-bye.